If you want to know how I was able to make over $500 my first month as a mystery shopper, then stay tuned. You could literally sign up today. It's Side Hustle Saturday, Side Hustle Saturday. Ooh, it's Saturday. Ooh, it's Saturday. It's Side Hustle Saturday. What's up out there to all of my fellow gold diggers? This is your girl Rita, also known as the self-proclaimed gold digger. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I am so glad to have you. But if you are a fellow gold digger, welcome back. Y'all know I love and I appreciate each and every one of you, okay? All right, shout out to everyone who has subscribed to my channel because I know I've gotten a lot of new subscribers. Shout out to everyone who's still rocking with me. I know it's been a while since I did a Side Hustle Saturday, and I'm so excited to be coming back to you and sharing with you about how you can become a mystery shopper, because I know a lot of you who follow me on the channel, y'all are interested in mystery shopping, or y'all also do mystery shopping. But if you're new to the channel, mystery shopping is a good way for you to make some extra income and have it as a side hustle, okay? I originally got into mystery shopping over 15 years ago, back when I was in college, just to generate some extra income. I got reintroduced into it back in 2021 for some of the same reasons. One, I wanted to make some extra money, and the pandemic and all that was going on. Also, I wanted to be able to have various experiences without using my own money. So that's how I got back into mystery shopping. Now, what I love about mystery shopping is that it is so flexible. Like literally, you saw how I hadn't done it in 15 years and I was able to jump right back into it. Same thing. It's just very flexible. You can do it when you choose to do it. It's not like you're obligated to do it, and you are able to generate some good income. Just from mystery shopping, since I started back in 2021, some things that I've been able to do is I've been able to do hotel stays in some of like the nicest hotels that you know of. And I was able to do that with like my husband, my mom, my best friend. I also was able to do an experience with my brother. I've gotten a facial. I've got my eyebrows done. I was able to take my husband to an NFL game. There are just so many. I took my kids to the movies. We've been to the movies so many times through mystery shopping. But there are so many different opportunities out there as mystery shopping. And not only is it flexible in terms of something that you can do, but also flexible in terms of the opportunities that are available, okay? So if you're interested in getting started with mystery shopping, here's what I'm going to go over today to kind of help you out, and so you can be able to better navigate stuff. So today, I'm going to just be talking about what exactly you need to get started, how you can find some of these companies, the types of shops that are available, the best time to find the shops, how to get paid, because I know everybody wants to get their money, so we're going to talk about that. What companies are looking for from their secret shoppers, because you do want to be a good secret shopper or mystery shopper, okay? And then also I'll share a few little extra additional tips that I have for those who want to get started, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it real quick though. Before I go with the first thing, I do have a couple of church announcements that I want to do. So first things first, the information that I'm giving you today is regarding mystery shopping companies in the United States, because I often get asked this question. I cannot speak about the mystery shopping companies in any of the other countries. They do have mystery shopping companies in other countries, but I know nothing about that, okay? So, and there are opportunities for you to mystery shop in other countries as well, okay? But what I'm going to be talking about today is pertaining to the United States. Also, second church announcement. I am not a tax or financial advisor, tax professional, nothing like that. So in regards to money or setting up your business or something like that, you need to seek professional help. The things that I'm recommending are based off of my experiences and what has worked best for me, but they might not fit your situation. And if you have questions like that, please consult a professional. Don't go off of what I say, okay? So those were the two church announcements that I had. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing, what do you need to start becoming a mystery shopper or to start secret shopping? First thing I recommend is to create a separate email account. The reason why I say that is because once you start signing up with companies, you get bombarded with so many different emails. Like every time there's a job available, they're going to send you an email. And this can easily be hundreds of emails that you get in just one day. So I always say create a separate email account that is just for mystery shopping. The other thing I recommend is to create a separate bank account for mystery shopping. That is what I did. The reason why is because I wanted to make sure that I kept my mystery shopping money separate from my regular income, because I was specifically using the mystery shopping money for a certain thing. Now, at the time that I signed up, there was actually a mystery shopping job where you got paid to set up a new bank account. So essentially, I got paid for creating this bank account where all of my mystery shopping money ended up and everything, okay? But I have not seen that job available in quite some time. But for me, I set up a separate bank account to help me out at the end of the year so I can see actually what I generated through mystery shopping, as well as for me to see the money I generated month to month to use towards my particular financial goal for my mystery shopping money. All right. The third thing you need to do is to start signing up with companies, and there are hundreds of companies out there. Okay. But sign up with as many companies as possible. The reason for that is the jobs will vary not only from state to state, but within the state. And jobs will also vary from the times of the year as well. You might see more jobs during a certain time of the year. You might see less jobs during another period of the year. And if you're only signed up with a limited amount of companies, you might not be able to see all the jobs that become available to you. So just sign up with or as many companies as possible. Even if it looks like that company does not have any jobs in your area, you never know, 2-3 months down the road, a job might pop up that you're able to do for that particular company. So sign up with as many companies as possible. All right, next thing is, how do you find these companies? Now, there are hundreds of mystery shopping companies out there. All right, they even have mystery shopping companies that shop churches and stuff like that. So I mentioned that I was able to do like an NFL game. I was able to do a facial. They even have shops for like doctor's visits. They have hotel shops. They have casino shops. Can y'all believe they even got shops for the strip club? Like, they got all kinds of shops. And these mystery shopping companies represent these various retailers, and that's who you're signing up with. You are not signing up with the individual retailers. I say that because I often get this question a lot. It's like, hey, I'm just using this as an example. Let's say, hey, my favorite restaurant is McDonald's. I like to be able to go to McDonald's. How do I do mystery shopping for a McDonald's or whatever? Or how do I sign up with McDonald's to be their mystery shopper? You are not signing up specifically with these individual stores. You are signing up with the mystery shopping companies that represent these stores or are in partnership or have started working with these stores to provide them with mystery shoppers. Okay, so these are the companies that you're signing up with, but it's hundreds of companies out there. When I first got started, all I did was a simple Google search, and various mystery shopping companies had popped up, and that's how I began. There are apps that are available. I don't really do work a whole lot with the apps or anything, but there are apps too that do have mystery shopping companies on them, and you can use that to be able to get mystery shopping jobs. But essentially, I just Googled the companies and I started signing up with those individual companies. Now, at one point in time, I did have a free list of mystery shopping companies. Since then, that list is no longer available, but I am willing to bring it back if I have enough interest from people who are wanting the list. And by say enough interest, like I need at least like 50 people to comment like, hey, I want that mystery shopping list or whatever, and then I'll do what's necessary to get it set back up so that y'all can have access to the free list. Okay, so make sure if you want the list, put it in the comments that you want the list, and if I get enough interest, I'll make the list available again. Okay, all right. But I will say this. There is one mystery shopping company that I will mention, and it's called iSecret Shop. So iSecret Shop, and I mention that company because it's like a platform. It has almost similar to the apps. It's going to have jobs from various mystery shopping companies listed on its particular platform, and you can see some of the jobs that are available that way. All right. So next thing, number 3, is let's talk about the types of shops that are available. So I already told you, a lot of people think you just do in restaurant shops, but there's all kinds of shops. I mentioned golf shops, there's hotel shops, there's casino shops. You can even do shops at airports or during your flights, doctor's visits. It's all kinds of stuff out there, you guys. Okay, and I told you, like, even they have adult toy stores, they have strip clubs, they have all kinds of stuff that you could do a mystery shop for. All right, now be mindful though, in regards to the types of shops, I always say you want to do something that you are familiar with or that you are accustomed to. Okay, for me, I'm not going to try and do shops that I'm just not familiar with or whatever, or I don't have any experience with. But please believe there are all kinds of shops out there. There are grocery shops, there's apartment shops, there's gas station shops, there's all kinds of shops that you can do. You really will be surprised. Once you start signing up with these platforms, you'll start seeing all the different opportunities that are available to you. Now, next is, when is the best time to find these shops? The best time to find shops is around the end of the month, because usually the companies have like monthly quotas or monthly objectives that they need to meet. So a lot of these shops are coming out on a monthly basis. So around the end of the month, they'll put out the new shops, and you will want to get signed up with them because they tend to go quickly. And by the middle of the month, a lot of those shops are not available. So if you do sign up and you don't see a lot of shops available in your area, just look at the time of the month that you're actually looking at it. If you're looking at it in the middle of the month, it could just be because a lot of the shops are gone, but close to the end of the month, that's when they put up the new shops that are available for that month, but people quickly hop on them. So just remember that you want to be looking out around the end of the month, so you can, end of the month and the very beginning of the month, so you can quickly take advantage of the shops that are available to you. Okay, those are the best times. Now, how do you get paid? Most of the companies, they pay through PayPal. So the other thing you want to do is make sure you do have a PayPal account. Some will actually do like a direct deposit into your bank account, but majority of them do pay through PayPal. A lot of them, it's about a 30-day period for you to receive the payment for it. So excuse me, you may be paying upfront for certain things, and then they would reimburse you for it after 30 days. Now, for the hotel shops, those typically it takes about 60 days for you to get paid. There is one company that does pay in like a week, okay? But I won't say ideally, majority of the companies pay in about 30 days. Now, let's talk about the types of payments and types of shops as well. So in regards to types of payment, types of shops, there are shops where you don't have to pay anything out of pocket, and pretty much they're just paying you a fee. If you don't have a lot of money to spend for mystery shopping, those are the types of shops you want to look at, where you're just not having to put any money up front and they're just paying you a fee for doing the shop. Now, if it's a shop like a restaurant shop where you're having to buy the food, then they are reimbursing you for the payment. Now, a lot of I won't say a lot, some of these restaurant shops, more so some of the restaurants where you're actually like sitting down and having a meal, a lot of those tend to be reimbursement shops. They really don't pay you like a fee. They'll just reimburse you for the meal. A lot of the fast food shops, they'll pay you a small fee, like maybe $10, and they'll also reimburse you for your food up to a certain amount, maybe $10, $15 or something like that. So just keep that in mind. There's different types of payment types or whatever. There's reimbursement where you're paying up front and you're getting reimbursed for the product. And there are some shops where you're getting paid a fee just for doing the shop and you don't have to put any money out up front. And then there's some where it's both, where you're getting reimbursed for what you paid and they will also pay you a fee, okay? So that is how you get paid with mystery shopping. Now, some of the things, the sixth thing is, what are some of the things that companies are looking for? They're looking for someone who is able to quickly gather information, someone who's a good observer, someone who's also a good writer, because you do have reports that you fill out. So please keep that in mind. Like once you do the mystery shop, you got to report your findings to these companies, and they have various questions that they're going to ask you. Oftentimes you'll have access to these questions before you do the shop, so you can be familiar with what they're wanting you to look for. But just be mindful of that. You need to be able to easily identify stuff, as well as be a good communicator in terms of your writing skills, to be able to relate to them your experience when you did this particular shop, okay? All right, the last thing that I'm going to share with you is just a few additional tips. A couple of these I have already mentioned. Sign up with as many companies as possible. That is really, really important. That is like one of my number one things, because you'll be surprised. There will be like no shops on this particular platform or company that you've signed up with, and the next thing you know, you'll see a whole bunch of shops with them or whatever. So just sign up with as many companies as possible. Also, remember to stick with what you know. Like don't try and do shops where you've never done it before or whatever, unless you think you can do it or something like that. Like I have never played golf, so I would never do a golf shop or whatever. I'm not going to be signing up for golf shops or anything like that. But stick with what you know. Now, on the other hand, with that being said, please do try as many shops as possible that you think that you can do. That is what I did my first month. I was just I was like, ooh, this looks interesting. Ooh, that looks interesting. I think I could do that. Let me do this. Let me do that. And I was just trying out all kinds of stuff. And some stuff I liked, some stuff I didn't, but it's just a good way for you to get a feel of the different types of shops, a feel of the different types of companies, the things that they're looking for, the various ways that reports are outlined and things like that. So try as many things as you want to interest you, and just have fun and have a good time. The last thing I want to mention, because this is another question that I often get, mystery shopping is not a scam. So with that being said, you should not have to pay to sign up with any of these mystery shopping companies. I'm going to say that again. You should not have to pay to sign up with any of these mystery shopping companies. If someone is asking you to pay, you need to run away, because that might be a scam. But the legit mystery shopping companies, they are not a scam. They are going to pay you and things like that. Now, I will say this. They are going to ask you for your social security number when you sign up on these various platforms, because they have to pay you. And if you make a certain amount of money with them, they got to report that for tax information. So they will ask you for that. Some of them, you can omit that information until you actually accept a job from them. So some companies will allow you to do that. But essentially, once you accept a job, they're going to need that information, so they'll know how to be able to pay you and be able to report for their own tax purposes and things of that nature. Also, what I would look for too is, the little secure lock when you sign up on the little website tab or the browser or whatever. Always look for that. There were a few companies that, as I was finding and signing up or whatever, that did not have that secure little lock. If I didn't see that, I didn't sign up with those companies, just because I didn't feel like my information would be secure. But large majority of the companies, they do have that security lock and everything like that. And mystery shopping is not a scam, but you should not have to pay to sign up with any of these companies. All right, so that's pretty much what you need to get started with mystery shopping. I wish y'all all the best. If anyone is going to get started, let me know in the chat that you're about to get started with mystery shopping, and I would love to hear about your experience and how you've been doing and things of that nature. And if anyone wants me to make my free list available of the mystery shopping companies that I originally signed up with, it was over 20 companies, and I'll probably add more to it if y'all do want it. Then make sure you comment in the comment section, and if I get enough responses, then I'll go ahead and make the list available again. All right, take care, everyone.